Hello, everybody.
What up, motherfuckers? It's the Real Ass Podcast. It's your boy, Louis J. Gomez.
Puerto Rican Rattlesnake, Real Ass Dude, Ultimate Minority, Joan Jett of Comedy. I got a lot of names.
International superstar Zach D'Amico. How you doing, buddy?
He's funny. He's a psycho. He's a real ass dude.
I was double teaming this chick with her husband. Now he's selling coke in heaven.
Are you fucking ready, motherfuckers?
It's the only real podcast left out there.
Here we
you
are.
should be seeing the Steam
It's
VR
a Wednesday.
review, so more
It's
or
your
less what I'm
boy, Louis J. Gomez. Real Ass Dude, Puerto Rican Rattlesnake, Point Guard of Podcast, and the King of
As you
Things
see
coming
a
at you from the
screen
Gas Digital
floating in
Studios
space,
here
you're seeing
in
what
the
I'm
East
saying.
Village with my co-host, the one and only, the
you're just
international
seeing a door
superstar Zach
in a
D'Amico.
house,
What's up?
so-
How you doing, buddy?
Chilling, doggy.
Feeling good, man.
If you're with me,
the,
you're with me.
the screen that we're watching is a little bit like
A slight delay.
there's a little bit of a delay.
A little bit.
It's fine. I don't even know why we really watch ourselves anyway. That should only be like
Narcissism,
for shit that
probably.
like we watch. Why is it always on us?
You should be like a rock
It's a little
star.
distracting.
I think it's to make sure we're framed right and shit.
Well, I don't need to see it from frame right. They can see it from frame right. Look, we have a great show planned today, but
Weird complaint out the gates about his own studio, folks. He's fuming.
I don't know.
You got an angry
I don't know what's
rattlesnake.
happening here, okay? We have two incredible guests. You guys know them from the No Need for Apologies podcast, right here on the Gas Digital Network. Two of the funniest comics.
Oh, this is obviously
today.
not a replacement for
The
listening to
ones
the real
and
thing. You know, the whole
onlys,
standard
Derek
reaction
Gage and
video
Dave Temple
speech.
are both-
Apply that here.
What up?
Good to see
Also, I'm
everyone.
driving
Good
over
morning.
it, so I'm trashing the audio quality.
What's up, doggy?
It's
Are
all
you, Shannon,
fair
are you
use, I
getting rid
promise.
of the screen so I don't have to look at myself anymore?
Scam that Gomez.
You know how hard it is to not look at myself? Guys, if I'm looking right here, I'm looking at myself. I'm staring at myself. It's crazy. It's a crazy way to be. Shannon, at this point, her job as a producer is the same as like a fucking super in a building. She's just slamming her hand on the air conditioning right now. She's putting her hand in front of it. That's what's going on as a producer.
Don't expect progression
Shannon,
here.
the
This is
podcast
just
is
what I would
broken.
naturally be
You know,
doing.
my friend,
I'm just
I need to
dicking
order
around
parts.
listening to this podcast. So,
Look,
expect
we got
nonsense.
a great show planned. There's a lot going on. Women are acting like fucking fools today, and we got to call out a lot of women today.
We didn't talk about that.
It's
You know,
the move, dude.
it's been a long time coming,
I
folks.
never believed in
Is it
that
a full moon?
astrology shit. But we had this conversation where I noticed people started acting weird.
Yeah.
And one of the bartenders at the stand was
was
saying he
Mercury
noticed it
retrograde or
also,
whatever.
And one day he was just joking around, fucking with one of the other waitresses, like, "Yo, what is going on? Like, is it Mercury and retrograde?"
Was I right?
Actually, it is. Yeah.
I don't know what any of that should be.
Me neither.
I bet you
Girls are
Shannon,
dumb, folks.
I
Not
bet
all
you,
of them, but
I'd
too
be
many.
willing to bet
A critical
any
mass.
amount of money that Shannon believes
Not
in
any
that
of my
bullshit.
subs, of
She
course.
believes in the fucking crystals,
You're not like the
the
other
moon
girls.
rising, the fucking the tides, linking up periods, all that shit. Am I right, Shannon?
Stars aligned, amethyst.
Smart enough to know that I
Burn
don't
some
know
sage.
everything, so I'm not going to pretend to.
But that was her
Circle
own way of
protection.
saying that I'm not. She's pretending that I'm ignorant for pretending that I know it all. She's trying to say she's open-minded. That was a backhanded, like, no,
You're
I'm
right.
open-minded and actually smarter than all of you because I know that I don't know
And
everything.
Dave too. Dave's also.
Yes. Yeah.
But they're
I
not saying
I
they don't know
exactly what
everything.
you
They're
did.
saying some
Yeah,
specific
I
things
know,
that
'cause I
don't
do the
work.
same shit. Yeah.
Clearly.
I know what the fuck's
That's
going
not the
on.
same thing. They're not being Socrates
Let's
as
get
a
our
gender.
plugs in.
Let's
get
not
it
get that
going,
twisted
and let's
around,
get our
folks.
fucking shit. What's an amazing backhand. Derek Gaines, what do you got to plug?
Oh, flip turned upside down
Look
here.
out. I believe between this week and next week, I have a little 15-minute special coming out on YouTube.
Sick.
Pete Davidson presents Derek Gaines. And, keep listening to No Need for Apologies.
Hell yeah. It's great. Good for you, man.
Yeah, man. No need for apologies.
What's up, bros?
We're
I'm
really
your friend.
growing here on the Gas Digital Network. Check out our bonus
yeah,
content,
it's probably an
man.
asshole,
You're already
right?
subscribed to Gas Digital. When you're in there, go to the No Need for Apologies tab. Under the bonus content, we got a lot of new content there. Ambitious pools. And I guess we smoke weed and say all kinds of wild shit. Also, no need at the movies,
on.
man. Me and
Seems
Derek
like my
sit down
style
and watch some of the
podcasting.
movies that we ramble on and on and on about
Wild
on our
takes.
podcast.
Completely
So,
reckless.
all throughout.
No
Oh,
facts
yeah,
to be
it's like
seen.
we're talking through the movie.
All throughout.
You hate it, but you love
Get
it.
ready.
All right. So the great
Full
movie.
Just
stereotype.
black and
Let's
white.
go.
Ninja Turtles 1, Ninja Turtles 2, Forrest Gump,
No room
Jaws,
for compromise
Meg, all
takes
of that
here,
shit is
folks.
on
Riding cars with boys.
MNT.
Nuance.
Every iteration of the
Bah.
Ninja Turtles.
So please go watch that shit, man. Let us know.
Nothing funny about
subscribe,
nuance.
enjoy, and please come out to Black Ass every Sunday, Brooklyn Comedy Club. If you cannot make it, there's a live stream available in our pay-per-view. Gas what is it? Gas Digital Network /events.
What's that company
for the
I work
pay-per-view
for?
every Sunday, 10 o'clock, 10:20 for you punctual white motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We be late.
Thank you, sir.
No
I
need for
appreciate that.
apologies. It's an army. Better yet, a navy.
Yeah, a lot of people are loving it. You should listen to me. The racist live chat. Number one, first and foremost, they're racist. Number two, they're very hateful.
used to go in
They have a
there.
lot of hate in their hearts.
Yeah.
They have
Always wear your
nothing but
helmet,
love for you
folks.
guys. That's all they're saying right now. And it's not even they're saying not even for a black guy. They're saying they love no need for apologies.
That's what we do,
All right,
man.
it works.
Seriously,
Hey,
a
that's
lot
out here.
of
Look,
people
Or as
right
they
now.
call it, two of the good ones.
There we go.
Yeah, let's see. NNFA is pretty consistently funny. It can be really good. NNFA is amazing. I feel like I should do a deep dive with NNFA. You should, says Bobby Hutch in the chat. Oh, he's working overtime. Good.
Bobby Hutch.
Yeah. Bobby. Yeah, stick around. We'll be our episode comes on right after this if you're listening.
I love
on
it.
Gas. So there's a great
It's Wednesdays directly after Real Ass Pod.
Oh no, I think they moved this. Fuck. I think we're like 7 o'clock at night now.
All right, well, it's tonight. Go watch that tonight. They're the best.
We're the evening show.
Zach and Miko.
Just follow me on Instagram. Zach is Not Funny. Backup Twitter, ZA Spook Show. And I'll be on the road with Lewis.
Yeah, we got a lot of live stuff coming up, guys. If you're watching live this Friday night, me, Zach and Miko, and Tim Butterly will be at Soul Joel's Comedy Club somewhere in Pennsylvania. I don't know where it is. Did they move it? Pottstown or
It's
something?
out there.
No,
Royersford.
It was Royersford. They changed it now. It's a different thing.
Oh, he reassembled
It's
the
a
tent
country
somewhere
club.
else.
Jeffersonville. Yeah. Then June 24th, I'll be at the EMAS Theater with Zach and Miko in EMAS, Pennsylvania. Then June 25th, the co-host
So it's a
musical
look
right
to
outside of
aim.
Albany. Then me and Aaron Berger
Takes a
kicking
little
off
getting
our
used
Offend
to.
Everyone
I like
tour
it, but
July 1st and
I'm not
2nd at the
good
Creek to Cave in
at
Austin,
this at
Texas.
all. Yeah.
And we're doing the Depraved on the 3rd as well. July 14th and 16th, I'll be at Kansas City
I think I did.
Comedy
I
Club,
did turn on
Kansas
the
City,
advanced.
Missouri.
Hold on.
And then July 21st,
I can actually
Huntsville,
see the
Alabama,
thing.
stand up live. July 22nd and 23rd, Zany's Nashville. These are all with Aaron Berg as well. So come out to these shows and
lost
many
focus
more.
for some
We're
reason.
updating everything right now. We've added a bunch of cities. I know I keep on saying we're announcing all the tour dates. I want to have everything on one poster, everything on the website at once, and I'm going to announce it all at once. So we're coming everywhere, guys. Trust me. Make sure you guys subscribe to GasDigitalNetwork.com if you guys love this show and you want the entire on-demand library all ad-free and uncensored. You don't have to listen to ads. You don't have to worry about the bleeps for YouTube. I know people complain about that a lot. Just go to Gas Digital Network, use that promo code R.E.A.L, get a 7-day free trial, and get instant access to the complete on-demand library for all of the shows here on the network. Real Ass Podcast has over 800 episodes alone that are available nowhere else.
Putting in that work.
Hell yeah. All right.
I do. You know what I'm talking about. The
Ryan Quinn says longest plugs in the world, doggy. We gotta do our plugs, Ryan.
Yeah, we're busy.
Why don't you stop being a little
Critical.
bitch and
Right.
fucking
A little more
complaining
to
about
it.
us
Yeah.
plugging the shit that we do this for?
Right.
Niggas is blessed and busy.
You better not ever show up to a live show.
It's crazy. It's a wild way to be. People complain about plugs. I mean, Shannon, I want you to do me a favor, Shannon. Tell me how long that plug segment was altogether. Altogether. We're only 8 minutes into the show. It was maybe 4 to 5 minutes of plugs.
All right.
Deal with
Okay.
it.
Hey, look, I can see.
Deal with it, Ryan, you little bitch.
Trying to give you something to do.
Shannon,
on
have
the
we learned how to
Yeah,
suspend
we giving
people from the
activities,
chat
and they
yet?
like, nah.
opposed to just beating your dick on the
Right.
computer.
We can't suspend people from the chat.
That doesn't work. No, it's not moving.
He's in the chat.
There we go.
I don't know what's going on, Byron. The way you're giving me dabs lately sucks.
I don't think it was hot enough.
Give me the torch. Give me the torch. You have a lighter and a torch?
Yeah.
Why don't we have a better torch?
Yeah, where's that
It's not gonna get hot
electronic thing
enough,
that you
dude.
had? Did you break it?
I'm not going to take it from the
Oh, it's all a bit, folks. No one's
do me a
actually
favor.
doing
Go
any
buy a
drugs on this
torch right
channel
now.
ever.
Take the company
it's always
card.
a joke.
Go buy a studio
Every
torch.
single time, no matter what you hear, no matter what's said, always
He
refer
just
back to
gave
this.
you an order.
Hey,
You
this
know,
is the
and I
problem,
know.
Byron. He doesn't
all it
fucking
is.
listen.
He just gave you an order.
ladies?
Go buy a torch, and he said,
buy
my
a
girlfriend.
fucking torch, man.
That torch got a weak P stream. You got to get
We
a
don't
stronger
give a
P
fuck
stream on
about
that
your
torch.
girlfriend in California.
That's a
You
weak
out of
P
your
stream on the
fucking
torch.
mind?
Come on, Byron. That's a
Byron,
weak P
go
stream
get
on
it.
that
We
torch.
want to get high as fuck, doggy, and if that torch doesn't work, just take it. Tell Andrew to give you the company card. Go buy a torch. There's head jobs everywhere.
Can you stop bullying Byron so he don't torch the studio, please?
He's not going to torch
He's not going to torch the studio. He's way too loyal.
He lives here.
There we
But anyone
go.
in here, $50, he comes back with a tiki torch.
Come on, man. It's like, think ahead.
He comes back with a
Why is
citronella
it-
candle.
A citronella with the mosquito repellent in it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we have some work to do.
This
But
chick keeps on trying to have a
Definitely
meeting here.
better.
Why is everything happening right now? 12:30. There we go. All right. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
More plugs.
I don't even know where to start here. first of all, this is fucking crazy. So the World Health Organization,
Who?
they're changing the name of monkeypox. The World Health Organization, the WHO.
Or they're
changing
changing
the
it
name
to
of monkeypox
bleep, bleep,
because
bleep,
it's
bleep,
racist and
pox.
discriminatory towards Africa. Well, give me some more information here, Shannon. This is crazy.
No way.
So, there are
One of those
things
trying to be
that
too
link
woke
the
makes it
disease, like
racist
any
again
disease, to a
situations.
particular
'Cause they had to
region,
think of
just
it,
like
right?
with, COVID and China is racist.
China virus.
Yeah, it's racist.
someone
and
who had to say,
discriminatory.
I mean,
one of the
that's
options
bad.
is now to call it HMPXVB1.
Absolutely not. Nobody's gonna call that. Racist or not, I'm not fixing my mouth to say all them letters.
That's crazy.
It's monkeypox.
All
Fuck
of
it.
goddamn-
Monkeypox is better than
Yeah,
Aren't there monkeys in China and stuff too? There's
in
monkeys
South,
other places.
South
but not the
Africa,
ones people
or I mean South America.
Macaque is huge.
Plenty of places.
Monkeys, right?
But I don't understand how
Detroit.
monkey.
Maybe not Detroit.
I'm missing a beat here. Where
Give him a beat.
boom,
what am I missing here? What am I missing here?
It sounds to me like there is a more deeply racist thing happening.
And we
with
need to
the
find
name
that,
of it
folks.
that they're not mentioning.
Yeah, what are they not mentioning? Because they just jumped from we're changing the name from monkeypox because we can't associate the disease with a region in Africa. Monkeypox, the name has nothing to do with the region in Africa. I
Right.
thought it was called monkeypox because people got it from monkeys.
Right.
But there was a movie called The Congo about gorillas. And,
But no, they're basically what they're not saying is they still think of Africans
As gorillas,
monkeys.
exactly. Like I said,
Why
they
is
wrapped
the
around to being
article
racist
ignoring
again.
The most important part, which is that white people are saying it's monkeypox.
I was waiting for you to say it
No,
first.
I knew.
Everyone knows.
We all knew, but
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the article to say. Why is the article going like,
We decided to rename it Faggot Bumps.
You know why it's offensive. If you don't know, then you need to read a book. That
Yeah,
kind
but
of
that's kind of crazy that they wouldn't even articulate it in the article. Why even write the article then?
Yeah.
They're also saying that scientists are adding that the current outbreak is sustained human-to-human transmission, and that's another reason it deserves its own name.
Can I tell my problem with my
I
staff?
love stuff like this.
Can I tell you my problem with them? I'm in the middle.
when
we're
wokes
finally,
get it
we're finally
wrong.
engaging. We're finally in the middle of a conversation. We're having a fucking great old
Yeah, not
conversation.
to get all
about monkeypox
horseshoe
changing
theory,
name.
but there's something
And
to that
Byron,
area.
he still hasn't gone to go get a torch. Byron, he's running around out here, and he bumps into Tom, who is maybe my least favorite person at Gas Digital.
Button.
Fucking Tom.
Remember,
buttons down,
he's not
Tom,
black,
too.
he's in a
got
cop
a taco
uniform.
meat out. This motherfucker.
Tom puts a box to the window for me to read some box during my show. Like I'm going to
It's
fucking
butane.
read it. Is it a torch? Is that what it is? Fucking torch it. I don't want to read the box. I don't need to read the fucking
Right, it's
instructions.
stupid how fun
I need
this
the
is,
torch to be
folks.
lighting
I
weed
know it
on
doesn't come
fire
across
so
on
that
stream.
weed can be going in my fucking lungs.
But this is an entirely different experience.
What world are we living in?
If you have a
here?
VR headset,
Why-
get them
I
on.
don't need to know how the sausage
Just
is
like
made,
stop what
Tom.
you're doing.
By the way, I
Fuck
feel
the
like
stream.
Tom with that
Go
butane
play
thing is
this.
like the last thing an abortion clinic sees.
Alright.
I mean, I also feel like Tom, this is too big of a butane torch, and Tom's gonna hurt me.
Yep. This is gonna be
That's perfect.
Wait, this
Y'all
is
motherfuckers, man. I swear. Y'all always take a
this
step
is a
too far.
suction. This is suction on it. That's pretty cool, actually.
So we can put it on the wall.
hilarious.
I'm playing on the
Suction
medium
for
graphical
potato.
setting. It gets better or worse depending on your rig. So I'm like
I was
right
like,
in the
wow,
middle here.
right? Yeah.
So this
is
isn't as
about to
good
happen,
as
though.
it gets as far as
Tom,
visuals. I just don't have
don't burn
Jesus
anybody.
Christ, Tom.
graphics
Also, now
card
people
for
are
it.
upset that I keep on giving the guest dabs.
Yeah, they gotta ask
People
for
like
it
your-
first. That's what we decided.
Yeah, I think it needs to go a little bigger, Tom. A little bigger.
Like your co-host, who you're appearing to
There we
ignore,
go. That's
Mr.
good.
Rattlesnake.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You ever seen the computer, man?
That's off. I thought he was gonna keep going, but they stopped.
This has gone too far, guys.
We were just about to engage.
It's gone too far.
What happened? Did I accidentally give a voice command? I need to turn this off.
Lewis is freebasing weed.
Speech off.
Yeah.
With a goddamn
With a guest.
welding
With
torch.
2 guests. Does
Speech
anybody remember
off.
Flower?
Grr. The old man plays with technology. Gets annoyed.
Dude, this reminds me of like when Steve-O started to make those
Off my
extreme
lawn and
videos
whatnot.
and start to show you
Kids
drugs
these
you didn't know
days.
about.
Yeah.
I have no respect.
He had a million nitrous containers on the floor of his
Yeah,
shitty
just
apartment.
like in a basement
You're like, you're in 3 movies.
Would you go take a dab?
Sure, but like, can I do it without the torch blowing? Is it still hot?
Yeah, that's not how it works.
I'm a pussy. I don't want to be anywhere near that blue flame.
Yeah, it's still foggy in there.
Yeah, it's foggy.
Get yours while you can. It's still foggy in there, Dave.
So look, now let's start the show.
Damn.
Officially. Jesus Christ.
That's a big one. That's an ambitious one.
Yeah, we a couple of our dabs, we've dabbed them out a little bit, and then they stop talking and start freaking out. Preacher Lawson,
I heard.
He'd never taken a dab before.
Why would you do that to that young man? That motherfucker was
He's one of the-
made in church.
One of the sweetest
he was
people
made in
crafted in
church.
church.
And honestly, he was just trying to be compassionate and like understand, empathetic, and understand how I was seeing the world. And he took a hit and he freaked out, dude. He literally shut down.
Climbed
He
across
left.
the table.
Can't do shit like that to these people, man. You can't get motherfuckers not.
He
not
When you
built
get
for
deep
that.
into the
You fuck
degeneracy,
up
you
his
forget that
podcast,
that's weird.
Appearances a lot. Even when he was on our podcast, he cramped up from
Like, oh yeah,
doing,
people don't just
more
like
than
smoke
I
weed
made
constantly.
Fighting with y'all
yeah.
goofy motherfuckers.
First of all, Preacher's so fast and like he's so skilled, so athletic, dude, that I had to try to hurt his shoulder in order to bring him down to my level. Yeah, I needed him to know that I was like, I'm gonna actually try to injure you because you're too. I can't hit you.
Yeah.
I can't hit him. So,
I know what you mean.
yeah, so now I've been secretly making him a drug addict and damaging his body.
On the episode today that we had Chanel Amari. She hit dabs and she didn't do too well either.
No, wow.
Derek
She didn't do
started
too well.
fucking-
So you guys dab on your show too?
No,
we dabbed before the
We've
show.
been trying to get Byron to stop giving guests dabs unless they ask for it. Now she did ask for it, but we didn't think she could handle it, and she couldn't. She started to fall apart.
She started
Derek
falling
rips her
apart.
apart. Derek rips
She
her
asked
the fuck
for it is a
apart.
great name for a segment on this show.
That's the name of my new special.
Hell yeah, she asked for it. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another edition of She Asked For It. Plus-size TikTok star Remy Bader, 26 years old, slams a Hamptons ranch after she
I thought you should say slams a ham.
slams a Hamptons ranch.
So she was staying at the
after was
ranch
made
because she wanted to be with her
believe,
kind, right?
An influencer horseback.
Oh, I
rider
saw
said
this. She was gonna.
quote-unquote
She's too much of a
way
hoss for the hoss,
for the
folks.
Can we see this girl?
Gonna break a horse back for her. Fuck. Oh, wow. Well, no.
She's
Maybe a
cute.
Clydesdale.
Here's the thing. She's cute. She's a cute chick. You can tell,
She's a big bitch. That's
she's a thick girl. That horse started fucking bucking as soon as he saw her. That
He
horse
said
started
nay.
freaking out.
big lady, man. She's a big
Yeah.
lady.
And I guess she said she's gone horseback riding before.
She's bigger than the car and everybody in it. Look, she's standing next to the car and she's bigger than the car, nigga.
The other 2 wheels aren't touching the ground.
Yo, she's bigger than the car and the 6 bitches that's in it.
Yeah.
You're out of your mind. Of
like-
course, don't abuse that horse.
She's like
No.
that. She's like that rack of ribs that Flintstones order.
on the side of the car.
The one you put on top and it tilts the
Tips the
car.
car. Yeah.
Guess who's sick? Guess who's sick? Guess who's sick? Guess who's sick?
It
haven't
sucks to
played
be
this
a
in forever,
TikTok
folks.
influencer because she's
I
pretty.
used to play
but
GTA
she's
all the
so
time, but-
big that
Is she
it's
trained?
like,
Not in ages.
no,
Nah.
she's trained.
She got that jawline.
I know those are some
She
broad
got some
shoulders.
jowls.
Jowls.
Got some
Her
jowls.
tits are definitely cut.
You got the highway titties. You got the highway.
But when you're in the world of being a TikTok influencer where everyone's so hot, and then she's part of this wave of like body positive ones, and nobody really believes it. That's just something that we pretend to believe online.
Amen, Mr.
Nobody
Rattlesnake.
really believes that big is beautiful, and that's just it is what it is.
Even if you're with a big person that puts out that persona, it sucks because you don't get that in the private. You deal with the insecure,
Of course.
right?
Of course, I'm telling you right now. And so for her, where her job is,
I don't think I could
world
like
of
get
being
around the city
hot,
once
like that
without
world
committing
of
a
being
crime.
on
I don't think I'm
TikTok,
like physically.
being hot, being an influencer. That has to fuck with her. And then she goes and fucking, they won't let her ride a horse. And it's such a,
They have, to go get,
yeah.
like, they have to go get like a buffalo
Yeah.
or a stronger animal.
I love when fat people get
Bring in
reminded.
the oxen.
Yeah, when fat people get reminded, but like they can't deny it. Like when a chair snaps from underneath of them, it's like that was no bias. That was no bias.
That was the
You know
real
what I mean?
world.
Like, yeah, you're
That was
overweight.
Mandarin energy.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, the when you hear this story about she was too fat to be on a horse, that sounds like it's like you're like, is that even? I didn't even know there was a weight limit for horses. I thought horses just do what they do.
People used to move
Right. Okay. Here we
on
go.
horses.
Yeah,
Wait,
so,
let me
Put
ride a
everything
horse.
they owned on a horse.
so is this from the website itself? Because they said there was no signs anywhere, so
Yeah.
that she was like embarrassed.
So it says that this is
There's no
found
sign
on
that
the
says
ranch's
it's
blog, but
unethical
they
to
didn't
crush a
advertise
horse.
anywhere that there was a weight limit.
So yeah, you have to be a percentage of the
Yo, man.
of the horse's weight. So if you're over that, which is
That's insulting of a joke. Like, man, you're too much percentage of a horse.
Yeah, but like even now, at
Well, you've
her
heard of
size,
horsepower.
Would she ask for a piggyback ride?
She's a
from
horse
human
weight.
being? You know what I mean? Like she knows better than to do that, so you can't be offended.
yeah. I mean, so I guess her
What are the
main
horse
problem
version
was-
of
I haven't
thrust to
seen
weight
her video.
ratio? She
They need bigger
exceeded.
Here's the thing. When I first heard this, they really do. When I first heard this, I was like, oh shit, she's just trying to go viral for like some shit. She's shaming the ranch, and I was like,
Fat
They
woman.
love ranch.
Fat cow shames ranch. I certainly do.
Hit Valley! Hit Valley, bitch! I've always liked the bottle of ranch because the ingredients are all in the front. There's bacon and eggs and shit. Like, you go, this is a good one. This is like the farm.
so I thought she was
Cool
just trying
tag?
to shame this ranch because she was like, it was the way they said it. They like shamed me, and I was like, shut up, you fat bitch. My reaction, I rolled my eyes so hard, I got so angry.
You went to sleep.
But then check this out. Her son, after this girl goes on TikTok being like, yeah, they were rude to
Can't
me.
imagine something I'd like
One
to
of
do
the,
less,
the owner
actually.
of the ranch's son goes on a TikTok and responds with,
Here.
When you're not a fat bitch, you can ride a deep ranch.
I mean, yes. Where's
so
the
the
line,
owner's
though?
son goes on and says, when you're not a fat bitch, you can ride it all right.
Oh, I thought they.
Small businesses.
So I was like, maybe they weren't that nice when they told her that she could. I mean, that's great. If
She
that
walked in there like, easy girl.
Yeah.
Whoa. Give her a sugar cube. Oh, no. Whoa.
Open your hand flat.
doggy, you know, I don't exactly know what
Sorry.
happened, but
Hadn't heard that before.
I
Didn't
know the
realize that
owner's
was the
not
same hack
happy that
Zach
the
is.
son went on afterwards.
Oh,
Like,
no.
shut up, you fucking pig!
Yeah.
Oink oink. We don't let pigs ride our horses.
Family businesses are the best. They
pretty
can go
good.
online and say whatever the fuck they want. Dude.
That was, you know what? Fuck it. I got to give that kid real ass dude of the week because
man.
he kept it real ass, right or wrong.
Absolutely.
He showed all the healthy ass horses don't feel like lifting all that weight.
He's got bad attitude. One might feel he's real. He's a real ass dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Everything about it, because he also, that means he cares about his horses,
Care
too.
about them horses, man.
He cared about his
cared.
family's business.
Yeah.
Here's what happened, right? So, and I understand what happened.
Nah, he was doing a bit.
Because he's a fucking teenager, right? Because at first the ranch was like, that was a teenage employee that said that, you know, it's not representative of us. Then I found out it's literally the
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
It couldn't be more representative.
He got this bitch goes onto her TikTok and has millions of followers, or however many followers, right? And they start fucking flaming this place and writing them bad reviews and saying they're. And she's using her power, which women do. They abuse this fucking power of TikTok and social media, and they get a little ahead of themselves.
Yeah,
That
women
same thing
weaponize.
happened. They weaponize it. The same thing happened with that fucking TikToker that we made fun of, Legion of Skanks. We made fun of this bitch very mildly.
Or when you fly.
What'd you say?
Or when you fly and something happens.
I don't know what you mean.
You use your social media against
Right.
the airlines.
It is the same
but I
thing.
just think it's funny.
Who among us?
I have a problem every time I fly, and I tell him my mom's dead.
It's different
My mom's
'cause he
been dead for- I was
does it, right?
My mom's gonna die if I don't get there. If there's like a 3-minute delay, yeah, I don't really use it. I don't
Oh,
ever cash in.
listen
on
to
it,
this.
You know what
This
I'm saying?
is
I'm just
narcissist.
genuinely being funny. These people are legitimately.
It's
actually
different when he
trying
does
to
it,
fucking
folks.
like go viral because they're being wronged,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So yeah, so this
Rattlesnake
kid got
venom is made of
defensive over his
narcissism.
family's business. And was like, no, fuck you, bitch. You're not going to say that my family, like, you're a
Ooh,
fat bitch.
please don't shoot me,
You
sir.
couldn't fucking fit on the horse because you're too fat. And that's just that. And he, you know,
Didn't see him
he
at all,
kept it
folks.
fucking real ass.
Yeah, dude.
And I appreciate it.
I remember one time we went to, because fat people don't learn. I bet you as soon as she
Fat
got
people
off the
don't
horse,
learn.
she went somewhere to go eat. Like, I never forget one time we went to Six Flags, a bunch of comics, all went to Six Flags, right? Reggie Conquest, fat as shit at the time, right? Could not get on the Batman ride. It won't close.
It was the Nitro.
Yeah, but anyway, they take him off. The thing pulls off, bunch of comics howling at him. Everyone's all mortified. Why are they teasing that fat man? You know where he was when we got off the roller coaster? Dipping dots.
Dipping
Hell
dots. Eating up the futuristic ice cream. Eating that futuristic
Space ice cream.
We could have died laughing when we got off that ride.
He was trying to imagine that there was less gravity to make himself feel better.
He couldn't fit. When they dropped that shit, that thing went.
I did the same thing when I first time I went to Six Flags. I was maybe 18 or 19 years old. I was like 320, 330 pounds. I was my fattest, right my first year of college. I started smoking weed the year before, just munching like a motherfucker. And I went to the Batman ride, and I went, and there's, and they have it because the first few years Six Flags was open, they just dealt with this problem regularly, just shaming fat people and kicking them off the ride.
Yeah, you might die.
So then they were like, guys, take a fucking seat. He put a sample seat in front of the fucking,
in the front,
away from everybody.
Yeah.
It's a sign that says, hey, fatties, come.
That sample seat shit did change the game.
It did change the game.
You didn't think I was really going to shit the dog, did you?
For some reason, I was like, I sat in the sample seat and it didn't go down, and I was like, this is probably a little bit smaller.
It's probably cut a little different. The real one's probably cut different.
I can get in the real one.
Yeah.
I have no idea why.
Yeah.
I went and waited online for an hour.
Yeah.
To just I knew.
To embarrass yourself.
I knew it wasn't getting out. I was with
full
my
disclosure, I
girlfriend.
definitely tried to shoot the dog and missed, but I tried to
This
sell
is
it
the
as
interesting
being
thing about
a
it, though.
decent
It
guy.
is based on body type, because I remember on that same trip that I'm talking about, Chris Cotton was on that trip, rest in peace. Him and Reggie were equally fat, but somehow Chris fit in the roller coaster.
Chris might have been more malleable.
The fuck does that mean?
Squishy.
Squishy. Yeah, his legs might have been thinner.
Yeah.
Legs have a lot to do with it.
Yeah, Chris never did squats. So
I'm definitely not so intending to shoot this dog.
Upper body.
Yeah, that. So yeah, then
This is only a
took me off the ride. It
coincidence.
was embarrassing as fuck. Dude, Big J.
Fat Louis.
Big J has such a funny story about
Diabeto. That's what he used to be.
when he was on the Superman ride. He tells it on stage. I think at this point he tells it on stage. We told it on podcast before, but it was like they got him in. They had like 3 employees trying to push the thing down on him, and they finally got to just go click once, and then he was like, "Are you sure it's okay?" And then he goes back, and it's just one fucking click. Holy dude, what a scary ride to be fat on.
Especially when it's like a 17-year-old boy that
It's
just
the one that's like up like
you
this,
know he
right?
doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's the one where you're
That's the one that flat makes you.
It's not even that great of a ride, honestly.
It's not.
It's not.
I think we're all.
He's fine.
Now. We're
I love Six Flags. Love it.
I used to. I'm aged out.
Well, I should say, I used to love it.
roller
I now one day, halfway through the day, I'm like, this is a lot.
Yeah,
It is. I'll be like, nah, I'm old now.
I stopped going. It's a creep fest too. I got arrested one
That's
year
called Fright
coming out.
Fest during Halloween.
No, I know what you. Yeah, that's what I like to go to. But I went last time I went in the summer with my kids and all that shit. We got pulled over coming out. I had an outstanding warrant that I had to go to jail for and sit there for the weekend. But like,
No big
everybody
deal,
that
just
was in
gloss
there
over
was, like,
that.
people pulled out of Six Flags that were like registered sex offenders that weren't supposed to be there.
So his evidence
hilarious
that
way it's a
that you
creep
creep
found out.
fest
right? I
is that
in
he
jail
was the
all
one that
weekend.
Being
creeps.
arrested in front of your family.
Yeah, I know.
You know, Six Flags full of real
Christ.
shitbag people.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was one of them.
Yeah, he's just realizing he was
Why
one
would
of
you
them.
Pull over. You just got to pull
Tinted
over.
windows.
Tinted windows.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
tents used to be dark.
I always had 5% tint because I lived in the hood where everything could get broken into, so I was better off just taking
You're
the
right.
ticket.
It was a safety precaution. It wasn't because you just wanted to have tinted windows.
Right.
No, yeah, because my cars would, they would get broken into. If you had fucking like the dash units or shit looking around laid out in your seat, my woman was terrible at that shit.
Imagine getting pulled over for tinted windows. What a fucking.
Pulled over for tinted windows.
It is. I will say that's a racist. That's a racist thing to pull somebody over for.
Yeah.
Because why? I mean, it's
a
crazy. It's like you need to see me more relaxed.
Yeah,
Chill.
I'm not breaking any laws.
Once you know.
Well,
once
except
you
for that
roll down my
standing
window
warrant
see
and
there's
the
no laws
tints
being
that they
broken.
can see. And
Cool.
And that was his thing. He was.
I don't know.
He was cool with
I'm
that.
with the cops on this
He just
one,
needed
folks.
to run my license, and he found
And
an
then you had a
outstanding
warrant.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And you know what
based on
that warrant was from?
the
I remember
attitude
that
and
was
the
from.
chutzpah of
rape.
running around with
Jesus.
illegal tint when you have a warrant.
No, remember when I first came to your place in Jersey City?
Yeah.
I remember I got a ticket up then, like, for
crown of
driving and
hubris,
talking on the
folks.
phone. And I thought I would never. I'm like, I'm never
You
going
gotta
back
take
up
more
there. You know what I
hubris
mean? Yeah, and
than
that shit
hubris.
was weird.
Yeah, I can
because
imagine how could a cop even see you like texting and driving?
I also occasionally
Then
reward
it'd
it.
have to be
so
the
it's one of
worst
those
timing ever.
chancy
You
things.
have to be texting, and the cop would have to drive up right next to you in like an SUV.
Yeah, yeah.
And look down into your car and see.
Uh-huh.
Because why couldn't you be like, if they're looking at your phone for a second, I was looking at GPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use that as a reason though. Like even if you're doing the GPS, if they want you, that you just gave them a reason, and that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's exactly
that's
right
that's
about
a little
that.
weird. I had one time I was in kind of thick traffic, and I was just doing a little scroll, which you shouldn't. It really is dangerous. I will say,
Yeah.
it's
5%
genuinely. I can't explain to you how, because nobody really even admits. Like, I'd say half the car accidents in the world are because people are texting.
Absolutely.
I mean, and it's only the people that are admitting it. So whatever percentage that they're saying, it's way, way fucking more, dude. Because I have to slam on my brakes regularly.
Oh, dear,
Dude, I'm
folks.
like all the time. Just take your eyes off the road for a second. They do things like that where you like if you close your eyes for like 2 seconds while you're going 45 miles per hour, the distance you cover is like
Don't
2
worry, I
football
got 'em,
fields
officers.
or something crazy.
Yeah.
Like you cover such
whatever.
a crazy
Identity
distance
antlers.
with just a couple seconds
a
of
lazy
driving
deer.
40 miles an hour, right? So you look down and you're fucking
Dearest.
checking your Twitter for a second, and you look up, and a school bus is right there.
Yeah.
And I
Excuse me,
luckily
sir, I
I've
was just
never,
assaulted by a
got
female
into an
deer. Can I
accident,
please
but
have your car?
I remember one time
Thank
I was
you.
in kind of like
I know,
stop
I
and
know,
go
I
traffic
know,
or
but
whatever.
there was a whole deer thing.
Motorcycle guys were driving by me, and I was just kind of like doing a little scroll, and the motorcycle guy stopped, and he went bang,
fuck
bang, bang
yeah.
on my window.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, get off your phone.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, and he was right, and I understand from his perspective, because it's not
Everyone's
just a fender
perspective, you
bender
mean?
for him. Something
Mr. Rattlesnake?
on his phone, he's going to fucking murder the motorcycle driver.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill him. What are the dangers? We know the dangers of texting you and driving, guys.
You said
I'll
the thing
text
about
and
the
drive
football
tomorrow.
field. I was just
I'll
showing you
just
this.
answer
The
Yeah,
football
bro.
field. Let's see. During the time you to drive the length of the football field, hold on. It takes about 5 seconds to read a text. During that time, you drive about the length of a football field at around 55 miles per hour, which is 360 feet. Quite a long way to have your eyes on.
Sounds like he's in a bit of pain.
Shit.
All right.
You used to do that, man. You used to remember when we used to drive back and forth from Philly to New York, and I would drop him off in Jersey. He would think it'd be okay to just be sleeping. Like, I do this all the time. I'd be like, no, Derek, open your eyes. No, I know these roads.
Oh, he
man.
sleeps a little bit. Oh yeah. There's, if I'm on more than a 2-hour trip, ever, 5 minutes of that trip I'm sleeping.
Yeah, man.
And
Driving
not all
is
at
the-
once.
is
but
the
it's
number one
just
thing that makes me sleep.
Yeah.
15 kids.
I'm absolutely with him. Right to sleep. Same with
Yeah.
I'm absolutely right there with him.
He's reading road
I
signs.
could
like,
fall asleep on a highway.
Yo, man, I ain't gonna lie.
I think it's
I
the
hate
craziest
driving
thing.
Because when I'm behind the wheel,
There's nothing more soothing.
I just want to go to bed. I'm
Completely
like, nah,
soothing.
man, I don't
Look
like
what
this.
I'm doing
my
right
mother's
now.
bosom. That's what my Audi feels like, dude. I'm telling you, it really.
Had to drop
then
the
the
Audi.
new
Not my
chairs,
car,
they
it's his
fucking-
Audi.
Yeah, dude, they hold you.
You got the heating pads, so your ass is hot.
massage.
God,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
Too
dude.
much. We need to go back to the old bench seat.
Yeah, we need the bench seat.
My car
I
feels
got
like
some
a
of my best
womb.
fucking done in that bench
That's
seat.
literally what it feels like. The inside of a warm womb.
Yeah.
And
It's very woomy.
It's womb-like.
Yeah.
And you're right. And anytime I'm on a 2-hour trip, I will take 20-second interval naps. Once every 10-15 minutes, I gotta shut my eyes for a
But like
good.
pull over.
No.
No, keep driving.
Me in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was me and Derek. Same way. Like, come on, dude. You got it. Nah.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, well, luckily my car has like it keeps me in the lanes. Like what'll happen is if I start to
Yeah.
shift out of lane,
It'll do the.
well, it'll buzz and then my wheel will
car
go back.
tech.
But then
Car
if
tech.
that happens like 2 or 3 times, it'll shut it off and be like, no, you got to pay attention yourself.
That's hilarious because
Yeah.
that means those cars, like, they could put that technology for everybody, but they'll still just allow poor people to just be like, hey, you better figure it out.
You got to pay for it. It's not a
Yeah.
conspiracy. If the poor people want it, they can have it. They got to pay for it. It's not free.
Lou's car also stopped
Ooh.
for him.
That's dope. You got all that
Immediately
new
shut
tech.
down.
Yours do
folks.
like you need a coffee. It's got that coffee logo in the.
Yeah, my mom's car do that. What does it
Yeah, I've
do?
had a lot of rental cars.
Pull
where
over. It's time for you to
It'll
get a cup
just
of coffee.
yeah,
Re-energize.
like if you've been
the car
driving
tells
too
you.
long. So when I was like a road dog, always on the road,
Excellent
and sometimes
medical
I
care of the
really
city.
be pushing it on the road. You
I know I'm not the
6,
first to
7
point that
hours in
out,
the
but
car
we're
would
really on
start
our P's
to,
and Q's here.
Hey, you need to take a break.
Is it so? Is it like an Alexa type thing? Like
It's just like a light that goes off in the
Just a
dash.
light.
Same way it's like a check engine light. It's a you've
Check
been driving
yourself
too
light.
long. Yeah, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, stop and get a cup of coffee.
yeah,
But the image is a cup of coffee. That's the.
I wonder when technology is going to just be completely self-driving cars, because you have to figure the way it'll work. Like if there's a grid and every car is sort of connected, wouldn't that completely eliminate traffic? Wouldn't you be able to go like 120 miles
Yes.
per hour and just
Yes, Louis, I've proposed
That's
this so many
public
times.
transportation now.
You gotta have it completely
No, but
automated.
your own car
I'm
that's self-driving
absolutely
when you
with
can
them on
watch a
this.
movie.
I know you thinking like the Jetsons, which we should be.
Not
there,
even the
but-
Jets, not flying, but on the roads themselves.
Like what Musk would do if he
robot
could do a
that.
clean sheet
Yeah.
redesign of the whole
Yeah.
system.
Yeah, I think it's just too many poor people. Like we talked about that too. The Jetsons actually, that's why they were up.
Yeah, man.
They just left all the poor people down low.
They lived in the clouds.
They were up
They
there,
lived
dude.
in the clouds were so dense that you could build a whole community up there.
Also, if you're gonna have a robot, you wouldn't pick Rosie. That was she was a big bitch.
She was Mexican.
She was that TikTok
man gave us
bitch.
the
She was
finger
that
first.
TikTok-
she was bigger than the car.
Yeah.
With the sick girl thing.
I would pick a sexy ass fucking sex robot.
Yeah.
She could clean. She could do it all. Why would you ever choose a fat, gross robot? There she
Defend
is.
your son.
That's an auntie. She got aunt head.
She really does.
Sideways cylinder, big ass cylinder head. Yeah, that's
you want her to like move your furniture and shit.
Yeah, but I feel like the robots could fucking do whatever they want to do. Also, like, the robot technology isn't there yet. Now it's like all the robots that are like smart and shit. They have like backwards deer legs and they come at you and shit.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that
sexy.
way.
They don't have sexy robots.
Black Mirror done made episodes about that shit. Them taking over, shooting everybody the fuck out.
Well, yeah, it's gonna happen with that Boston Dynamic group. The motherfuckers keep making those.
Didn't they
robot
just?
dogs
There was a story that Shannon tried to include the other day, but I just didn't really understand. I didn't even understand what the word was. So then I was like, I'm not even talking.
Hilarious.
That was good. I fucking
See, some guy at Google was
Remember
like,
the Spanish word for consent.
He was saying the
Great
the
roast joke.
AI
I forgot
is
who it was, but
sentient.
Oh, sentient AI? That's that Westworld shit.
I didn't even know what it meant, and I was like,
become self-aware.
Yeah, sentient. Yeah, I'm all into that sci-fi shit. Yeah, that's what Will Smith talked about it.
Yeah,
Will Smith.
Chris Rock.
Well, wasn't there a thing with like Alexa? Some girl asked Alexa for a challenge to do. She's like 9 years old. She was like, Alexa, give me a challenge. And Alexa was like, go and pull the prongs out of the TV. Or they were like, go take the power cord out of the TV and pull it halfway out, and then take a penny and touch it to the exposed prongs. And the girl was like, what? And mom was like, no, Alexa. And apparently that's
Alexa.
like a TikTok challenge right now. Like they call it. Like,
You see that shit where the dudes start whispering and Alexa start whispering back?
Yeah, like the shit people know they can do with Alexa is fucking weird.
plug in a phone charger about halfway into the wall, then touch a penny to the exposed prongs. The Alexa told the little girl.
So how that works is it's just got Googled and picked up, and people think AI is more clever than it is because they think people are more clever than we are.
You deserve to fucking die. Alexa was right on this one.
Take me in the tub.
Emotions.
Do you want to see the most realistic humanoid robot?
Let's see.
Getting close.
The motion sequence was pre-programmed, but in my opinion, that doesn't really matter. By far, the most difficult part is making the motion seem fluid and realistic, and that's been achieved here. To make the robot react to something in real time may prove trivial in comparison. To online
I have to still think it's just it's
I love
looking
how-
better.
I'm not even impressed with that.
Yeah, neither is the guy behind him. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I like the guy to the right. You see the guy's face to the right?
Yeah.
He's like, ah, kill me.
Scared Pinocchio shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who knows where the technology is going to go?
Oh, it's going.
It's not going to go into. It's not going to go into humanoid robots that are going to be doing things for us. That's not going to be it.
Nah, we're going to be the humanoid robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't realize it.
We're going to have our cell phones in our fucking eyeballs and our brains.
Flesh
We're gonna
robots in
we're gonna be
service of the
plugged in.
state.
It's going to be,
we're kind of that now. It's just like we don't. The
I'm
work
sorry for that
we
take,
do
but it just
is, like,
is true.
spreading
I know people who
people's
say they're
message or
obnoxious,
propaganda
but
or agenda.
they're not wrong.
You know what I mean? So it's like we all get up and read an article and then share it, and that's the work that we do.
Well, think about that. I think in our lifetime, I genuinely believe this. In our lifetime, you'll be able to plug in and just download information and just have it.
Yeah.
And just have it.
You'll know it.
Some shit. You'll be able to fucking plug it in the back. and have
Watch the Matrix, nigga. That's exactly what they're talking about.
I'm telling you, I think in our lifetime,
not the new Matrix.
In the next 50 years, our processing system for like the same way your phone, it'll be in our bodies without a doubt, and you'll plug in and you'll be able to just go and you'll have rich people will have better processors, faster processors, more memory. We're gonna be fucking like crazy.
Absolutely.
And then eventually the machines are gonna take over and they're gonna just
Cool
drill our heads
transhumanist
in.
take.
We're gonna use this as
I
batteries,
think
man.
we're there now because a lot of the shit that people are doing, they don't necessarily believe in. You know what I mean? A lot of the shit they just got riled up by a device. That's the shit that blows my mind. You know what I mean? Like the screen could be black, but anything pop up on there, and then it just sends people out into the world in fucking frenzy.
Yeah, it's almost like it's the information, not the.
It's a crazy sort of
reductionist view you have.
Scary,
what a silly take.
Future that we're sort of already living in. Then you don't even really know what technology's out there because if there's the craziest technology we don't even know about.
We don't know about.
Whatever shit's
do not
happening,
know
the
about.
government goes, cool, we're buying that patent. That's ours. That's military fucking intelligence now. Go fuck yourself. Google fuckheads aren't having it, okay? We have Google glasses and we're like, oh, look, I can Google shit with my eyes. That shit ain't nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing, dude. Look up, Shannon, like, there has to be a list of, like, rumored technology or some shit like that or like shit that like
a list
is
of
absolutely wild.
Shannon, pull up a list of things that no one knows about.
It is very, very fascinating. I wish I was smart at all.
I mean, even the fact that rich people have Z-Packs. You know what I mean? It just be like, I don't feel well, but here, give me the Z-Pack, and like that's available, but nobody else has that. They find the money.
What pharmacy is that?
Private doctor.
Just you can get a Z-Pack.
What do you mean? You just go to the doctor's office?
If you feel like you got an infection, right? Is this just a bunch of antibiotics?
I thought you just get them just to like regularly have them just to be on the up and up. Stay at 100%.
Porn stars, don't they like regularly just take a Z-Pack because they're just fucking so much?
Wrestlers too.
Yeah. Wow.
Sounds like a very bad
naming
idea.
Like these aren't rich people, Dave. These are people who are dying.
I never
These
claimed
people
that I was rich or growing up rich. I don't know about regular people.
I grew up good. Maybe not rich, but I did grow up pretty good.
Did you grow up good?
I grew up great.
You grew up really? Yeah, you had like a nice house. Family owned the house.
My dad owns his. My mom was just pretty crafty with money.
Nice.
So I was always pretty chill. I'm cul-de-sac black. I'm from the burbs.
That's fucking great. I was so fucking poor. My mom was so bad with money. It was crazy. It was I remember the biggest lesson my mom taught me was to not be like her.
Yeah.
That was like it was a blessing
So I
in
learned
disguise.
from my
She was
parents.
so like had no
Do
motivation,
nothing we've ever done.
so like just like dead to the world, just not ready to go. And she was a smart woman too. I just recognized it as a little kid, being like, "Oh yeah, you're fucking lazy. Like if you just put anything into it, I was like, you could be fucking out there killing it for your family. You don't give a fuck." I resented my mom.
You're cul-de-sac black. He's rent-a-center white.
Die. Die. Yeah, I can say it now. Yeah, we live different. Sprinklers, bunnies, in-ground pools, all that.
You had an
shit.
in-ground pool? Get the fuck out of here! Oh my god, you're bougie.
Yeah, 3-car garage on the west side.
You're not even black. I'm taking his black card away.
You cannot.
I'm taking it
I'm
away.
just living that better American
That's
dream.
crazy.
Black people are
Give me a
doing
second
well.
black card.
Black people are doing well.
I'm just trying to give my kid that life. That's all I want to. Give my
Is that why
kid.
the chat keeps writing bougie? Oh, that's a typo.
So yeah, there was another chick who went viral. Did you find that video of the girl in the gym, Shannon?
I think I have it, yeah.
Did you see this?
Probably seen this one.
Oh, this on TikTok. This is fucking wild,
Yeah.
man. This is wild.
This is weird.
Let's watch the whole
This is
video.
the right one, right?
Yes, this is it.
Okay. I didn't really get the story.
And when I stand up for myself,
general
he threatens
purposes,
to call
it
the
appears to be a
police.
church.
and revoke
So they get a hand
mine.
grenade.
So
She's first of all, she sets up a camera. Okay.
Oh, okay.
She sets up a camera. Let's watch the video first, and then we'll break it down.
On camera being a pervert. And when I stand up for myself, he threatens to call the police and revoke my membership.
Membership.
He didn't even say "oh damn," by the way.
Do you need something? 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 Okay, I thought so.
I thought so. God.
Keep it pushing.
I hate her tone of voice, folks.
Nobody was looking at you any type of way. I don't own the gym, I work here. Yes. And if you're getting rude, then you can leave.
That means what?
I can call the police and have you trespass right now. Would you like that?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, let him know.
That's what we'll do. So right now,
I hate the polite conflict people do. It's just, wish people would just have fist fights more often. People should be able to get in like one fist fight a year, and it's just okay.
I mean, look. First of all, she's pretty toy. I'll give it to her.
Yeah.
Tight.
Toy body. I got no problem with that. It's so obviously.
Did he say "oh damn"?
No.
He didn't even say that. He didn't even
But
say,
that's weird that even she was mentally back there.
No,
was
she
about to
first of
start
all
her
she
set.
set up a camera at an angle so she's getting these guys in the shot. Okay,
Yeah.
this was pre-set up from the fucking beginning. This is some Nicole Arbor
She's
shit.
trying to
dude.
go viral.
This bitch is trying to fucking go viral. Nobody
That's
sets up
pre-pride.
an angle. That angle makes no sense.
Yeah.
That angle makes no sense. If you're trying to look at your fucking form, there's that weird.
Oh,
Side shot
hello,
or front
first
shot.
responders.
She's trying to catch a moment to go viral. She has guys in the background. Specifically, these guys literally looked for a second. First of all, bitch, you're undressing at a gym. You're undressing at a fucking gym.
Slowly.
You got a tight fucking body. People are gonna peek.
Yeah.
They're gonna peer over. Simple as that. Okay. If a guy comes over to you and invades your space, If a guy says something, if he catcalls you across the floor, that's a different thing. You know, some guy, you know, and that's a whole other fucking world. You know, nobody's saying a guy has a right to do that. But for you to fucking sit there and you're trying to catfish a guy, you're trying to catch him fucking
right now.
just taking a little peekaroo, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. It's
Hot take,
psychotic.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Whoa,
And she's just
that'll be a
trying to
tank.
go viral, but what's funny, she got flamed on this so badly. Every comment is like, fuck you white privileged whore.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about this bitch.
Yeah.
So, is there any more to that story, Shannon? Do we know anything about her?
No, I was able to. I just found it's weird because the site that I found that shared it is a black conservative perspective,
Hell
so it was
yes.
just a reaction video. Of it.
What was his perspective? He agreed with her.
But yeah, he was just bringing it to
It's like,
attention.
they
how-
probably have monkeypox.
And then this trainer here, the grandson of Emmett Till.
Doggy. Yeah, this is a regular trend where people are trying to go viral off of fake shit, and that nothing makes me angry. I don't know why.
Mark.
Nothing makes me angry.
man's
This is
just
another
calling the
regular trend.
cops.
You'll see this at sporting events. Somebody looking at something they're not supposed to be looking at on their phone, and then a person behind them is filming them looking at.
Yeah.
It's all set up.
It's a fucking game going
It's
on.
all it's all set up. That person knows they're filming. They're purposely looking at that. There was a guy who was like dunking his hot dog in his beer and eating it at the game one time, and it was like, no, it's the fake viral shit is the cringiest fucking shit in the world.
Yeah. Agreed.
Cringe. And it should be called
When
that
you can
every
see
time.
through it. Yeah.
It should be called that every time. I can't stand it. You know,
That's like when people go live to give to the poor.
Yeah.
They hold their phone with
Happy
one hand.
Pride, everyone.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This sounds bad. I am a fan
I
like
prefer
of the
nothing,
videos
just
of
to be
people
sure.
getting murdered on their lives.
occurred to me.
They just weren't paying attention, and then it's like their ops just run up on them. It's just like
Probably.
how we got to that point? People on the camera in a dangerous neighborhood. Just we out here. Pop.
Does that happen often?
I see it a lot on World Star. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know.
And it's always Facebook Live. It's never Instagram Live. Like, Facebook Live. People die on Facebook Live a lot.
Who uses Facebook Live?
Facebook Live.
People who are so
I
ignorant
think
they're
it's
going
the
to kill
same
someone
people
on
that
it.
use Android phones. It's just it's a type.
It's a very hood thing.
Yeah, but it's not racial because trashy white people, trashy Latino, everybody.
Just
the
trash.
people who
Facebook is
use
very much
that
a trash
operating
can place
system
now.
and use Facebook.
I love to slam it on
That's
Facebook a little bit just to kind of get their perspective on shit.
She got into the
It
car with
is
her sister.
wild
and she
what
went
goes on
Facebook Live,
Facebook.
and
If you
her
haven't
sister was
wandered
like,
over
her
there
brains were all
recently,
over the dashboard.
Yeah.
think Looky Lou.
Those people.
Why are you going live?
It's something going on, man.
clout.
There's a sickness.
I mean, look, I do understand.
Snark
Like, when I'm on
stuff,
the
man.
road by myself, I end up like going live sometimes because I'm just bored and lonely. And that's the only. If I'm ever on Instagram Live, just so you guys know, I am lonely.
In a very dark
I'm
place.
having
You
a
need this
moment,
parasocial
and
relationship
I
with
need a
us,
friend,
too.
and I'm
It
pretending
goes
to
both
be
directions,
entertaining
folks.
or something. I need approval from
That is a
somebody.
cry for help.
It's a cry for help.
Oh, wow.
It's very rare, but it's always when I'm alone in a hotel. I'm fucking.
Looking inside moves.
Yeah, no. And it's weird. You ever go like I think the worst thing about going live is after. Like when you get off and it's just
Like post-nut clarity, but
No, the worst thing about
for
going live is
streaming.
when they got like 10.
Did I say something? I
Okay,
guess I
and
have to
then
just be that guy
dropping
now.
down the-
Oh, no.
I'm the guy who said that now.
I gotta go.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, no, 4 hearts. I don't get no hearts. You see why people get naked on there.
Fuck that. I go, nah, it's good, man. Nobody watching.
I watched a dash cam video the other day that fucked me up. It was Russian, and it was a guy, and I think his wife or his mother in the passenger seat, and in front of them was a truck with bricks on it.
Oh, no.
And one brick
I can see where this is going.
off through the windshield and through the lady, and it was just the audio of the
Like a wet
dash
thump,
cam
right?
of,
Like crinkle
of
wet
the
thump.
accident of her being
No!
like, Mom. Wow. And because it went through, it killed her immediately.
got
And
run
then it
over
was
a
like
little
just
bit.
the 5 minutes of him stop.
That'll be a
waiting
smear
for
of
the
our
ambulance.
blood in
It was fucking
tread.
brutal. Dude, so you're in the part of the
NBD will go
internet
ahead and
I'm
walk
on
that
too. I
off.
watch like a lot of ring light videos that capture like shootings in the neighborhood, which are those are weird too. It's like that's all ring lights are capturing.
I've been talking about the Final Destination movies a lot online, and people have been sending me weird shit.
Yeah.
That's dark as fuck.
Torture porn.
Look at
no, just like crazy
a
accident.
good
Yeah, I know them freaking.
Chinese
that's what Fonda's-
industrial
You know what I watch
accident.
when I get older?
Those are the
Near
best.
misses.
If this kind of content is like your
watch
thing,
the carnage as much
oof,
anymore as I get older.
the treasure trove
Near
out there in
misses,
China.
though, it gives you like the.
They don't give a fuck out there,
But like
folks.
they escape at the last second.
I don't like watching fucked up shit, and I had my little run-ins with beheadings.
It's a phase, yeah.
And machete fights and things like
gotta
that.
see what's out there.
But it's a fucking dark thing.
Yeah,
it really is.
I'll still fuck around with Nature's Metal and that shit though.
Nature's Metal's a little
Some
different.
of those are rough though.
Because that's truly like nature. There's
Yeah,
nothing
that's
natural about a machete fight.
Yes, there is. We're animals,
It's
folks.
just there's
Everything we're
not-
doing
it's
is
just not
natural.
I guess it is happening in the wild. To be honest with you.
happening and enough to be caught on
Look,
tape.
if Nature's Metal put Mexican machete fight on their page, I would. Do you guys follow Nature's Metal?
No, I don't know what Nature's Metal is.
Doggy, pull up the Nature's Metal Instagram just
See
to
lions
show
eating live
Derek
gazelles and
You
whatnot.
guys like Nature's Metal.
This would be great for your show. You guys should review Nature's Metal videos on No Need for Apologies. It'd be fucking
Nature's
hilarious.
scary.
Dude.
Remember those videos?
It's essentially like this guy just, it'll be videos and pictures of just metal shit happening in nature.
What is metal? Like rock and roll? Okay.
Yeah, Nature's Metal. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just usually. I mean, this probably isn't. I haven't even seen this one. This is a bear doing something. Here, go to more of a gruesome one.
Oh,
is he gonna eat
that? Would he steals Moose's baby?
Oh, go back to it. Are you kidding me? Go back
I've
to
seen
that.
one.
I feel like we
It's
did
pretty
this
fucking
before.
metal,
Because
dog.
the last time we were here, we watched the video of
The horse kill the other horse.
chickens.
The horse killed the other horse.
Yeah, dude, that was on this page. Dude, Nature's Metal rules. They follow me on Instagram. Is that the baby moose?
There's two. There's two.
Ain't got no horns.
Look at this fucking bear, dude. I'd be so terrified of a bear. I'm watching
That's
Alone
a big
right
ass
now.
bear.
I'm watching Alone right now, and there's a guy on Alone episode 3. He's tracking a bear right now. He's like, dude, I'm gonna get this fucking bear. And I'm like, you're nuts, doggy.
Oh, he's just a dumb moose too.
Oh no, Moose! You can't protect your baby, Moose.
Where's the other moose at?
That.
Look at this bear.
Oh, come
He
on.
looking around like where?
Like, yo, he really gonna let me get this moose?
This moose is going. All right, which one's my favorite?
Oh no, Moose! It rammed the bear.
Because the moose
Rammed the bear,
pussy.
folks.
Oh,
Moose is pussy.
oh, Moose! You
Rattlesnake
suck.
Yeah,
strategy.
you should have stood
bullwinkle
up a
ass
while
bitch.
ago.
Oh,
He already
look now, the
sniffed
other
it
one's
out, and you
drowning.
still not gonna do shit.
I fucked up. I fucked up.
Yeah, that's a soft ass.
Look, he gave up on it too.
Wow,
Oh, it's
son,
over.
you mad late. That's all you got. And see, the bear would have ran off if he'd have did that shit.
First, but now he got it.
He
Ain't
didn't
going
go far.
Now he goes 30 feet.
I'm
and
gonna
eats it in
finish
front
eating
of
it
you.
up the parking lot.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna get out your eye line,
You
ho.
bitch ass nigga.
That's some. Oh my god,
That's
that
like going
is treacherous.
That's like when you go to Wendy's and eat in the car.
That's your man. That's your fucking man.
I'm gonna sit over here and wait for my fries.
I'm telling you guys got to review Nature's Metal on your
Oh
show.
my lord,
He said that is treacherous.
that is treacherous. That motherfucker said,
my
"Oh,
God.
this one of your kids?
Yo, that is wow.
I'm gonna eat it up the parking lot."
Yeah.
There's a part two.
Why he made eye contact.
There's a part two.
Oh,
to
there's a
that.
part 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's just a different
I
angle?
thought I wanted to go live in nature. Fuck that. If
This
this
is
is what you
picking
got
up,
dealing with your
picking
backyard.
up where they left off. It's the same bear going after the same mama moose for that one remaining calf.
Oh,
Hell
no,
yes.
the same bear
I don't want to. No,
going after the
God.
same moose in a
Yo,
Did you fight as hard for the second one, or just kind of give up?
Alaska. That's how you get bullied.
Yo,
Hey, boo boo, I'm gonna eat both of this dumb
oh
bitches,
my
baby.
God.
Oh no!
Nigga got another one.
Did you get
Oh
it?
no! No, she's charged up
chasing
now.
him.
She's
She's
charged
chasing
up
him.
now.
Yeah, you gonna do this to me
No,
twice.
again, no, again.
And
Look,
what,
he
does he
runs right
double
back
back
around
and
and
goes
gets it.
and gets it?
No, this nigga's an asshole. Yo, the bear is a whole asshole.
An entire asshole, folks. Also an N-word.
Wow.
Dude, that is like that.
Wow.
And his day just sucks, man. It's a shitty week for this moose.
That moose said, "Fuck."
And moose are big as fuck.
Yeah,
Big,
man.
but that's a girl. That's
Yeah,
not like
the
one
That
guy
fat lady
moose
could ride a
probably
moose.
would've fucked back.
We should have a
Yeah,
moose
they get
farm
big.
for
There
fat
was a
girls
news
who want to be
story about
horse
a chick
girls
who
but
got
can't
found
because of their
beaten to death
immense
naked.
bulk.
And they're like, "Oh, this is like
Are
a
moose bigger than
violent sex
horses?
crime?"
I have no
No,
idea.
she was stomped
Chime
to
in,
death by a
folks.
moose.
Animals.
It
What are
stomped her
they?
clothes
How big are
off.
they?
That's how big, like, the...
I know
it
nothing
can, like,
about animals.
strip you
That's
as
so
it
far
kills
from
you.
a special interest. Like, I appreciate them in the
That's
abstract,
a great,
but I know
excuse
nothing.
ever get arrested?
Yeah, it was a moose.
It was a moose.
In Brooklyn? Because they got tapes of them motherfuckers walking down the street. Real woolly mammoths right there. Them things
I'm pretty sure cats
10
meow,
feet tall.
right?
I saw them shits in person.
I think the average is 9.5
That's about where I
feet
checked
tall.
out of the whole learning
They're
about
the
animals
male,
thing. I was
the
like,
big
all right,
males.
all right,
She just-
well. There are planes over here, so I'm going to go look at them instead. Uh-oh. Has Mr. Rattlesnake's website shit the bed? Hold on, folks. Something's going on here. Bunch of stuff just crashed. I think you're still with me, though.